Welcome to this unboxing. I got 3 large boxes in the mail this week. This is a tabletop skirmish war game by Don't Panic Games out of Paris, France, called Drakerys. It kickstarted back in June of 2014, and it's shown up here in January of 2017, so quite a bit late, but the guys were incredibly communicative throughout. Lots of good reasons. They kept everybody appraised, so really it's not a big deal, and I'm still very happy with the way they handled everything. You can get more info at the Don't Panic Games website, as well as the forums on lemaelstrom.forumactif.org. I'll try and remember to put that down in the comment box. But anyway, Drakerys, it is a it's a fantasy-style war game. Basically, dwarves, elves, orcs, and humans, and then there are elemental magic creatures that you can bring onto your side. And I'll talk about the game more later, but this is 3 large boxes. I think I'm going to have to do this probably in a couple of videos, but anyway, get out my trusty box cutter. This is the Fat Max. I really like this box cutter. I've had it for a couple of years. And let me cut open this first box. Just see how well things are packed. I got what was the Elemental Pledge. I got the early bird version of it. And so it was the basically everything and 2 of some things pledge. I will go back through the paper, make sure I didn't miss anything. So I'm going to get lots of resin miniatures. I'm going to have to go and pull everything out, make sure that I have everything, and I will go through the pieces. Let me pull it out and I will stack them up and we can go through them. But these were some of the crossovers, but many boxes. And let me get everything from this box and this box unpacked, and these are the terrain maps. I will do them in a separate unboxing, so back in just a moment. So here's what came out of the first box. I'm getting ready to open the second box. Got the big dragon, and I'll pull some of these out here. These were all of sort of the Kickstarter special things. Then started getting the dwarves with their dice, orcs with their dice, basically the humans, the Erosians, they came with their own dice. And then the elves with their dice, then just some spare stuff, the dice. These are some scenic bases, and then these are the elementals, which are, you call them forward in the game. I haven't had a chance to play yet because, well, it just got here, but I have read the rules. So these can be used by any player. So next, I cut this one open. This is actually the heavier box. This one was, I think, 13 pounds, something like that. So again, my favorite scenery. So scenery set to B. Then more dwarven heroes. So they're made, it's 1, but you can make them into any one of 3. Let's put that over with the dwarves. And these are the vortexes that you pull the elementals out of. Orcan hero, I guess a human hero. The extra rule book. It came with the big pledge. Alright. This is the army box. This pledge came with one army box for each army. So within each army box is enough for an army. So one hero, 2 elites. See if I can get it without the a small rule book, all the dice and tokens you need, and then your troops, 15 troops that you can make either as bowmen, conscripts, or lancers in this case. And all the cards required. So put that over there. This is the Elven Army box. Also comes with all of the same, basically some elites, a hero. So basically an equivalent, a bunch of equivalent armies. Hard to do all this one-handed, of course. The dwarfs. Dwarf army box. And should have next the orc army box. And I actually got 2 of the orc. This pledge came with an extra army box of your choice. I was thinking about proxies for 40k. So I got a second orc army box. Let's see, should have more scenery. More scenery. And then this is the actual starter set that you get. When you buy just the starter set, and it comes with humans and orcs. So if I'd been smart, I wouldn't have gotten orcs as my extra box, but it comes with basically everything you need. It comes with the elementals, and I will do an individual box opening of the box at some point. Alright, so here's what we get. I will do the mats here in a separate, either in just a minute or in a separate video. Okay, next I want to open this up and take a look at some of them. Let's see what the quality of the miniatures are. I'm going to open these dwarfs here. We'll see how they come in the boxes as well. Alright. So they come with their own bases. This is the unit box, so it has 6. So they're each a different color, each of the races. A little bit of mold lines. And then I may regret doing. I don't want these to go flying across the room. So trim them up, but they're a little peg and hole, as you can see here. Not going to be, some of the parts are not going to be real posable because of the the angles, but you've got a little bit of flexibility with a little bit of green stuff. So you can make your own judgment. Trying to find a head in here somewhere. Heads are in a separate pack, which is so I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so I'm going to leave these alone for now. And I want to open up the elementals and see what they look like. So it comes in the pack with the 4 different elemental types. Pretty decent detail. You could either like or dislike that the bases are already done. I think it'll make everything go faster to paint them, but gives you less variability. But in general, let's see. I'm not sure how that's supposed to go. Probably. Compared to the boxes, they're pretty close. Detail is pretty good. And there you have it. These are the elementals, and just while I have it open, while I have you here, these are some of this is Lorne, one of the heroes, and his wolves. So, it's actually a very nice wolf. So, yep. The individual sculpts are pretty nice. The generic ones are pretty generic, but I don't know that I can complain too much about that. Once I get a whole bunch of them put together, I'll have a better idea. These are the markers that go with the elementals. And is there anything else to look at here? I'll just pull out, here's the rule book, the big rule book. Some decent pictures. I've read the PDF version. It's pretty easy to understand. Did not have a lot of questions, but as I play I probably will. So 112 total pages, but a lot of it's flavor text, a lot of it is a list of missions, some descriptions. The actual rules themselves are only about maybe 30 pages. 59 includes all of just the descriptions of the skills, descriptions of the scenery, but yeah, probably about 30 pages of just reading for the rules. But alright, that is the first part of this unboxing. I will do some separate unboxings of army boxes and that sort of thing later, but this is just the beginning. Next, let me look at the playmats.